Okay, so this is the last video for our series of kitchen organizing, and I just want you to know that I've had a really odd time. Well, I could say it was fun some of the time, but being attacked by a Siberian Husky when you're down on the ground trying to clean out bottoms of cabinets, it's interesting. But anyway, we did have a good time, and I did get it all organized. I've got one snack cabinet left to go, and some medicines. But the bottom drawer was a first aid drawer. With grandchildren coming, I did not want to have scissors and, medicines and things like that in the bottom drawer. And before, all that I had was let's get you where you can see it. I just had a first aid box like this right here. And that's fine for a apartment dweller, something small for easy storage. But my husband's in the medical field. He teaches medicine over here at the hospital, and quite frankly, we just had more than the average person. And I decided to surprise him, because when I was cleaning out the bottom drawer, this box here was actually held my GE mixer, my little handheld mixer and all the parts. And I never used it because by the time it was hard to open this box. By the time I get it open, it didn't have any handle on here. By the time I got it open and got everything out of it, it just felt like a waste of my time. So I just used the hand masher and hand mashed my potatoes. It was just a lot quicker. And then for all other mixing, I used my KitchenAid. So it just seemed like I only needed it when I made my homemade face lotions and hand lotions and stuff, and my makeup. Yes, I make my own makeups and stuff. So, which explains why I look all natural all the time, and I don't have a big makeup bill. Let's put it that way. In an SHTF situation, you'll have to learn to do those kind of things, make your own hand lotions and things out of what's available. Brings us to the medical kit. So basically, let me get the camera here so you can see better what's in here. So what we have in here, starting off here to the left, is we have some, let's move the camera. We just have some wound wash right here. And this is just a basic wound wash. It is by the Band-Aid brand company, and I just stuck it right down the side. Everything fit in here perfectly, by the way. We have some emergency face masks. I use those when I'm finishing furniture and cleaning out the garage, and where there's like mouse poop and stuff like that. I don't like that. Also, so I can just come in here and grab one, or if I've got a flu or somebody in the family sick, they can put one of these on. When I'm making homemade detergents or lye soaps, you can wear one of these. So these are handy. I do use these. Band-Aids. And inside the Band-Aids, I also put the steri strips. See that? Also put the butterfly strips for butterfly stitches. So we have all kinds of sizes of Band-Aids in here. We also have gloves, so I can reach in here and just grab on this side, and I can just pull out some sterile gloves, or they're clean. I don't know about sterile. And underneath here we have our first aid tape. Back here we have our alcohol swabs. We have two sizes of gauze. We have the small gauze and we have medium size gauze here. And here's the tape to put those on. We have our antibacterial cream. You can see we've used this. We have the iPads. We have some antibiotics, the cream. We have some tea tree oil here, and we also have some tea tree oil back here as well. We have some small scissors. We just have a digital thermometer, another digital thermometer, one's for babies, one's for adults. And we have an emergency gauze or bandage, bandage type, wrist bandage type thing, or like a foot bandage. Twisted ankles, hurt wrist, whatever. You can put this on until you can get to a hospital. We have solar cane, and this has the aloe in it. We have spray adhesive, which is great for closing a wound. And it's just by Elmer's Glue. It's just a typical spray adhesive. And we also have the Benadine for pre-treating a wound. Minor cuts, scrapes, and burns, and things like that. And an actual pair of the bandage scissors. Okay, and again, another little pair of little scissors for cutting like stitches or whatever. And I do have a total kit for sutures, so that's something totally different. And we have some tweezers here, and they're rounded tips, so they don't really get in there and really get anything. I don't really care for these. They were just kind of came with that first aid kit box that I showed you. Not my favorite pair of tweezers by any means. So, but I got these, and these right here actually have a light in them right here. They're mechanics tweezers for a car or an auto shop mechanic. You just unscrew this screw, put in like a little watch battery, hit this, and it shines the light directly on the splinter or whatever you have. And it's got a little bit of an angle. It's got sharp points on it. I mean, you can really get out the tiniest. Look at that. See, I'm pulling my skin. Just the tiniest variations in your skin, and you can. It's got the little grip on this. These are perfect. They're heavy duty, and like I said, they have a light that shines directly on what you're working on. So if you're pulling stitches or you're pulling out a splinter or what have you, I love these. And this came with two. It came with a small and a large one. Well, of course, I'm going to put the large one in my bathroom. It's the one we use mostly. But this right here will be for the emergency kit. We're just going to put that right in there like that. And we're just going to slip that in there just like that, right there. And look at this. This all closes. And my husband's going to make me a flip lock for this. And there you go. We repurposed our little hand mixer container. And I'm going to I'm going to take some tape and I'm going to paint a red cross on the top. You know, just a red cross on the top. And that way we will know that this is for first aid. This is Chef and Builder Janie Pendleton, showing you how I remade a old hand mixer box, plastic, carry box, and I compacted an entire drawer. I mean, this entire bottom great big drawer down here was dedicated to first aid things. And now I took everything out of boxes, got everything in here what we needed, and we have it all compacted into this little 8 by 8 by 4 inch, that was a canning jar or something, by this little a 4-inch high box. I mean, it all fits right here. So then be sure and hit that subscribe button because we have a lot more tips coming your way this week. Blessings.